Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising. Welcome to my channel, 𝓂LISSA'S Lighthouse. Please excuse my big head and my shiny. Jamaicans say forehead, but we call it forehead. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. I have a few channel messages this morning. Oh, all right. I hope everybody's well. Okay, let's see what we have. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. All right, when you see my face, these are channel messages for those of you guys who are new. When you see my hands, those are me pulling the cards. We have PID, pelvic inflammatory disease, Parkinson's, Lou Gehrig's disease, they said ALS. And then they said ADL, which is activities of daily living. I meant to say the name Octavius is coming. Octavius is coming out. They said John Tavius, ADHD, Down syndrome, Crohn's disease, Lou Gehrig's disease. They said Peggy Sue got married. Peggy Sue got married. They're playing our song. Wasn't that a horror movie? They said the Snells, as in Snellville, Georgia. We used to call it Snell Vegas. Norma Jean Baker, Anna Moo. I'm so sorry, Miss Turner. They said Atlantis, Lemuria, and Mew, which is where that came from. Norma Jean Baker, Anna Mae Bullock. They said Nutbush, City Limits. Telekinetic, pyrokinetic. They said the telekinetic was Carrie. And then they said they're showing me Carrie Underwood. Pyrokinetic, fire starter. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. They're also telling me to bring you guys' attention to the Rats of Nim, The Secret of Nim. Back in the 80s, my cousin had that book. She didn't want us to read the book. I never knew what the fuck the book was about. It was like a big secret. Recently, I remembered that again. Damn, my third eye is shining. The light is on my, they said the anointing, the oil, the covering, the blood. I know that's right. We are protected. We're chosen. Recently, I looked up The Secret of Nim and what was it about. The Rats of Nim and Mrs. Frisbee. And it was about lab rats. And I guess that show on Nickelodeon. They said family Double Dare. You can't do that on television. Wow, that was my fucking show. Double Dare, Family Double Dare. You can't do that on television. Was my shit. So they said Nickelodeon, Nick at Night. Damn, they're showing me the obstacle course, taking the flags out the nose. Mark was the fucking host thing. Wow. We're going to be back to the fucking 90s. Lab Rats, the show on Nickelodeon, but in terms of the book, it's a 1970s book that they made into a movie from the 80s. It was animated, but they were doing lab experiments on the animals, is what I'm saying. Then they're saying, Ben. They said Bin Laden, but they said Ben and Willard. I forgot what movie that was. Was that The Professional they showed me? I can't remember. It had to do with, like, I don't know. He had thousands of rats and he put them, like, he was baiting them with peanut butter and he put a whole bunch of fucking little explosives on their back. What the fuck movie that was? And then they're saying Clockers, New Jersey Drive, fresh. She's fresh, she's fresh. She's so exciting. She's so exciting to me. Woo! She's fresh, she's fresh. She said fresh, and then they said so fresh and so clean, so outcast. They said Warsaw, Indiana, Warsaw, Indiana, Nevada. They said there's 17 places with that name in the United States. I don't know the significance of that. They said Duluth, Georgia, Duluth, Minnesota. And then they said Minnesota Twins, Seattle Mariners. They said be careful of that flat tummy tea and anything. And they're saying, they're showing me DD7. They said be careful of the flat tummy tea and any product that promises miracles overnight. It doesn't work that way. They said no pain, no gain. They said they're singing no pain, Betty Wright. That was my shit. No pain, no gain, no gain. And then they singing hello, can I speak to Barbara? Woman to woman, if you've ever been in love. They said be careful of that flat tummy tea. They said unsolved mysteries. Unsolved mysteries, and then that show at night with what was that was Unsolved Mysteries with he had an eerie voice. Robert Stack. Poison ivy. They said be careful of you can get poison ivy from an animal and maybe a cat, and I get that because they showed me what happened to me, my cat, years ago, when I lived in they said Decatur, where it's greater. And then they said DEC, so I guess December, or whatever DEC means to you. No, I lived in DeKalb, but not Decatur. They said the first 48, DeKalb County, Georgia. That does not sound good at all. Okay, hold on. Yes, they're showing me what happened to me. My cat went outside, and the cats, they're animals. Their coats protect them. But William Wonder was the name of our cat. They're telling me to tell you he was an Egyptian Mao. They insisted on telling me he was a tabby, but I knew that was not the case. He didn't look like no regular tabby, so I did some homework, found out what I'm telling you. He was an Egyptian Mao. I'll tell you that story another day. But it's all connected. We are all one in the circle of life. The ancestors, they said the alpha blood, they are coming to collect, and they're not playing no games. They said God forgives, we do not. What else are they saying? Start your business. They said start your engine, start your businesses, man. Don't wait. Don't look at what nobody else is doing. Again, they're bringing me to the image of Mr. Bean, that episode where his episodes were absolutely fucking retarded. He was an idiot. Rowan Atkinson. Mr. Bean episode where he went to, my skin is real itchy, and I'll get into that later. It's an ascension symptom. Mr. Bean episode where he went to take a test, and he was killing himself to look at the next person's test, only to come to realize that he was taking a whole nother test. All right now. I'll be telling my spirit angels and guides, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors, don't scare the shit out of me now. You guys want me to convey a message, but usually I close the door, but they ask me to keep it open today. Don't be all up in here partying. They're jumping all up on the bed and shit. They said everybody, what they used to say? All up in everybody video. Oh my God. Speed, the movie, and they said Speed. They said, woo, they said, I didn't even put that in my notes. Speed, the movie, speed dating, Hitch. That movie was hilarious. Cycle breakers. Shout out to the cycle breakers. The cycles are over anyway. Cycles are over anyway. Relationships could not continue even if you wanted them to. That's exactly what the end of the cycle means. A lot of people that are watching you know your birth chart better than you, so they already know. You already know that the cycle is over. You knew this shit. You knew about Saturn. You spoke to me about Saturn. You know about astrology. You know about birth charts. You know what's up. So I would like you to get out of my energy field, out of my auric field, out of my dream space, because I don't understand. I don't understand. It is what it is. You took from me what all you can get. And 42 years is a long time. They said 420 friendly. Oh yeah, 10-10 wins. It was 10-10. Yeah, start your business because this is our legacy. We are implementing, this is, you know, for those of us cycle breakers, we're implementing streams of income and multiple streams of income. But before you get to multiple, you have to, they said you have to, they said, I'ma lock it down, Maya. If I find you, I never let you get away. Never let you slip away. I'ma lock it down. They said, yeah, we're going to lock down this ancestral wealth, this generational wealth. That's what the fuck we're trying to lock down because it has never been done before. We said, the ancestors said, we're so glad you came. We had other people that could have done this work, but for several, you know, reasons, some of them we understand, some of them we do not. Throughout the years and throughout the lifetimes and generations, we understand why some of this work was not able to be done. We congratulate and commend you on those of you who had the courage, strength, bravery, and the wherewithal. They said, I forgot, I'm always butchering some shit, but they said the butcher shop, so maybe somebody, they said the meat packing district, somebody works in the meat packing district. Start your engines, start your businesses, and then they showed me the rally, checkers and rally flag. They said Malibu Grand Prix, and just, you know, racing cars. Yes, the cycles being over means that you knew about the cycle. You know about astrology. You know about moonology. You know about cycles being over. You've been doing, you've been watching tarot and astrology since before I was born. You know everything about the gifts and the, you know everything that we have coming, and you tried to stop that. So now you're getting karma for that shit. And as always, when I say we, I mean me, and I mean also other golden children, other cycle breakers, other they said brave hearts. I know that's right. They said zone out, zone out, zone out. I love this song. I love Nas. Nas is a prophet, period. Okay, here's what I will say about this. I'm just gonna say Travis Scott, Sacrifice. And I'll leave it at that. You guys do your homework. I don't give a fuck if you believe what I'm saying. Like I tell you with every video, and any other decent reader should be telling you the same. Your intuition should be telling you the same. Use your intuition. Use your discernment. Not everything is for everybody. Like I say at the beginning of my videos, and thank my angels, archangels, my guides, my ancestors, my ascended masters, the divine, for allowing me to be a clear channel. I forgot to say that, but they don't mind if I don't say that in the beginning of channel messages. But like I said before, I don't want to not say it. Yeah, what are you trying to change? What are you trying to steal? What are you trying to hack into? What are you trying to, they said, hacking into Akashic records, trying to steal gifts, trying to steal talents, gifts, and abilities by you trying to dim mine so you can walk into my fucking life. They said, what they said? Doppelganger. They said clone, doppelganger, twin. Then they said somebody's running the streets with somebody that looks like you, pretending to bleed. Pretending to be you. They said bleep, and then they said Memphis bleep. So I don't know. Memphis, Tennessee. They said Tennessee. Okay. And then they said young buck. What is it? Shorty wanna ride with me? We could get low. Hop into the Chevy Fold, blow Joe. Wanna ride with me? Let your hair down. You said you want a thug. Don't be scared now. Shorty wanna ride with me? We could get low. Hop into the Chevy Ford, blow Joe. Wanna ride with me? Let your head down. I did. You said you want a thug. Don't be scared now. Shorty wanna ride with me? I'm about to have a lion's mane, bitches. I'm being stupid today. As you see, I'm in a great mood. Hopefully everybody else will be too. Or is, or, you know how to get yourself out of the sunken place. They said, get out. Hashtag get out. Right. I will say just that. They said beware of those big gatherings and concerts and shit. These are they said unbeknownst to you. Known to these people, but unbeknownst to the audience. These are rituals. And I'll leave it at that. They also said 156 as in Henry, what was his name? Ruggs or whatever the fuck? Henry Ruggs the third. They said they said 3 strikes you out. 3 strikes you out. They said 100 and who the fuck? This is me from my own. Who the fuck drives 156 miles per hour? Nobody human. This is why they call alcohol spirits. Because when you get fucked up, they said bent over. I need some hand to bend me over. I love you, Nas. Love you, Nas. Virgo shit. Okay? Virgo the God. All right? And if you listen to my videos and if you do your motherfucking homework, you know why Virgo's the God. And I don't say that because I am one. I say that because that's a fact. Virgo, the sign of service. Virgo, the sign of karma. Virgo, the virgin, the maiden, the sign of the medicine woman, the only female astrological sign, the mercurial, the magician, the maiden. You think it's a fucking, they said, think it's a game, think it's a game, think it's a game. It's no fucking game. But y'all was the ones playing, they said. They said Hollywood squares, Hollywood lames. You thought you, they said Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood. That was my fucking movie, Mannequin. They said Mannequin, Mummy. Then they said Mommy Dearest. Okay, Speed, the movie, Speed Dating, Hitch. I feel like some people are going to be speed dating, you know what I mean? Or taking their friends speed dating and doing things, other things. They said pole dancing. You going to be pole dancing, those that dancing with the ribbons and twirling and shit. What else are they showing me? Pole dancing for exercise, pole dancing for entertainment, choreography, get your body moving, they said cardio workout, get your heart pumping. Wrestling, you heard that upstairs, somebody, they say, as it turns out, it's my luck or karma to have nasty, dirty, as Jamaicans would have said. Not necessarily dirty, but some of them dirty, but noisy. Always fucking noisy fucking neighbors. They said noisy. They said noisy and nosy neighbors. Manoiva. They said noivus. Manoiva. Oh, cycles are over anyway. Deal with it. They said cycles been over, so what are you trying to change? Deal with it. They said build a bridge and get over it. Make like a tree and leave. They said the health, unfortunately, the health department is about to call somebody. And honestly, they're telling me to tell you this because I'm a real motherfucker. I've had it happen to me long time ago, years ago now. I'm real. I don't need to tell you guys every single fucking detail, but this is what they say, your life when you are expanding, educating, evolving, teaching, you know, showing other people how to stand in their power, stand in their light. Granted, you don't have to tell everybody everything. Like I say in my intro, everything is not for everybody's ears, but when I am moved to share shit with y'all, then I do it. Like I was saying in the last couple of readings, if I have to go, and it's been a blessing for me to not have to go to the food bank. But when I used to go to the food bank, they used to give me extra, and I used to take the extra and give to my neighbors, more than one, whoever I could, you know, I would always fill my own cups, and whatever was extra, I would give over. But I never had no problem. I used to be proud going to the food bank. You know why? Because I'm feeding my fucking kids. Motherfuckers be too proud. And you're picnic hungry. And granted, we're talking about those of us who've needed it, of course. Obviously, if you don't need it, you don't need to judge those of us who have, because you need to stop talking shit and judging before you be on the other side of the fucking coin, they said. Again, the 3D is an illusion. It always has been. It always will be. You don't know who's who, man. You don't know who's who. You sitting there laughing at the wrong people. You, they said you laughing at the people. You laughing at the person picking up bread outside the bakery, not knowing the motherfucker owned that. Okay, I own the bakery. I might not look like it. They say look at Mark Zuckerberg and all them high people, high, you know, not we're not talking about celebrity status. We're just talking about in terms of money. You don't look like it, man. All that other shit is the illusion of wealth. And that's not to say, you see me with my little chain. Sometimes they'll be real gold. Sometimes they're costume jewelry. Who cares? I don't care. You know, when I go out, I put on my rings sometimes. I haven't put on my rings in a long time for the simple fact that I wash my hands a lot. And water is always, they said, get to a body of water, get to a pool, get to a lake, an ocean. If you can't dip your whole body, dip your feet. If you can't do that, get in the shower, get in the bath. But water has healing properties. It also has purifying properties. Water is a member of the crystal kingdom. You know, get your incense, charge your crystals. I didn't say burn your crystals this time. Burn your candles, burn your incense, burn your sage, take a nice bath. You know, put essential oils in the water, burn your candles, aromatherapy, do that shit with your boo. They said take boudoir with boudoir with boo or bow. What the fuck movie was that? This shit was hilarious. Was it The Heartbreak Kid? Yeah, The Heartbreak Kid. Boo and Bo. His name was Buford, and they short, and there you go, Buford. They said Buford, Georgia, Buford Drive. They said Constitution Boulevard. Again, if you need to go sign up for food stamps, some people are getting food stamps. They didn't realize that they were eligible, but maybe you had a break in pay, or maybe you had a reduction in hours equaling a reduction in pay. Either way, like I said last time, fuck around and get extra, because everybody needs assistance right now on some level or another, you know. And so what's good is if you have the means to go get it. Go look up, you know, they said look up 211 if you need to, United Way. Call the suicide prevention hotline if you need to. They said some people are going to be called, wow, they said asbestos? I haven't heard that word since when we was in fucking high school. Asbestos poisoning? Who the fuck still, that old buildings still have asbestos? Wow. Back in the 90s, was it 98? I graduated from high school in Yonkers, and they made a big deal everywhere. It was huge back then about finding asbestos in the building, but they just brought that back. Damn. They said PPD, PPE. What is it? Protective PPD. I think isn't that they said vaccination, inoculation. Let me see what else is in my notes. Yes, the health department is about to call somebody, and then they said that herpes, HSV, you have herpes. Vaxlovid? Look it up. I don't know. They said black sheep, the choice is yours. You could get with this or you could get with this. They said engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. They said you could get they said black sheep, the choice is yours. You can get with this or you can get with that. I think I get with this, because this is where it's at, because this is where it's at, They said, here we go, yo. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go. A lot of people, they said, about to go play that fucking But let me tell you something. They're telling me now's a good time to interject. If you are 90s, baby, they said this is weird because it all applies. You know, they said go look up Mandela effect. This shit is wild, man. This shit is wild. Okay, so they said the Mandela effect. Look that up, but Mandela effect as it applies to this song. I'm a 90s baby. They said back then, they said, here we go, yo. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go. If you look that shit up now, They be like, here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come, yo. Here they come. That shit don't even sound right. Fuck you mean, here they come. But they were telling me that because of the Mandela effect, both of those are correct. They said Dave Chappelle somehow too. That fucking shit was so stupid. He said somehow too, that is correct. Oh my God. They said Babito, the barber, Stretch Armstrong. Then they said DJ Red Alert. I know that's right. Funk Master Flex says this is something that you need to hear. I am having a wonderful day. Good energy, high vibration. Newsflash. They said, newsflash, update. This is how you get your money in the new world. Keeping your vibration high. This is the new world. This is your money. Your vibration is your money. And when you keep your vibration high, they say how it equivalates. How it is equivalent to money is because when you keep your vibrations high, like I tell you, you ground yourself, do all those things to keep yourself high. Listen to music, meditate, vibrate, masturbate if you need to. Sexual, they said sexual innuendo. They said sexual seduction. Guys, let me speak. Sexual, when you come, okay? When you come, that's how you manifest. Sexual energy is how you manifest. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. They said Roxette, it must have been love, and she's got the look. So pretty woman. They said, hey, good looking. They also said the truce with Trice. They said hashtag the setup. They said the truce with Trice. They said hashtag the fucking setup. And then they said, see, she tried to fucking warn you. You had the wrong Missy. That's a Netflix movie that was absolutely fucking hilarious. When my brother passed away in 2004, his then girlfriend, her name was Melissa as well, but they call her Missy. And his friend at the time tried to call me Missy too. I said, no, do I look like a Missy to you? No, please don't call me Missy. And for a long time, I didn't know Melissa. They said Melissa Elliott. Yeah, that's her name, Miss Amina. Uh-oh. I'm the channel. I'm the channel. Somebody's getting a felony. Somebody, they said cinder fella. Cinder blocks. And then they said, yoke. The Gong Show. Like I said, when I do these channel messages, they're in bits and pieces. They're more coherent messages when I pull the cards. You, at this point in this game, should be using your intuition. Like I always say, sometimes you get a reading that just blows your mind. You didn't know anything about it, and that's okay once in a blue. But for the most part, you should be using your own intuition to discern. Oh, you had an inkling about something, and you got a confirmation by listening to a reading. Stuff like that. You meditate, you ground yourself. They said rose water. Look up, they said, look up about the chakras, you know, look up anything that's going to get you and keep you in alignment. And what I was telling you about your vibration equals your money, because when you go outside, ground yourself, you speak to your ancestors, your angels, you know, you get insight from the nature outside, taking nature walks, bike rides, taking the shower. Taking showers and stuff like that, going close to bodies of water. 2911, as I said that. You know, you keep your vibration high, and in doing those things, you get creative ideas. You're also allowed to, able to ground the information that you have coming in so that you know what to do with the information. Sometimes if you don't ground yourself, you have information or, you know, energy, light information, light equals information. You have energy coming in, but you don't ground yourself. You don't take naps to integrate and apply the information. You get knowledge. You don't share it. You don't apply it. What good is it? What good is it? You know what I mean? We're here to learn, to evolve, to change. Oh, you acting funny, you acting different. You motherfucking right, I change. You stupid motherfuckers. That's what we came here to do. Learn it, learn, earn, grow, show, know, elevate, activate, alleviate, relieve, release, transmute, transcend, traverse. I am aligned. I am activated. I am realized. I am actualized. I am ascended. I am illumined. I am enlightened. I am recalled. I am returned. I am embodied. Do your visualizations. Do your scripting. Do not tell anybody what you're doing. You don't have to. Some people don't want you to do well. Some people don't want you to do. Some people don't even want you to eat. Literally want to take the food out your mouth. Literally want to take. Blind your they're showing me X-Men when he had what was his name? Vision. The vision stone. Right here. They want to take your fucking vision. They want to blind you. Keep you blind. But Pac says, keep your head up because it's poetic justice. Okay? He said we ain't meant to survive, but it's a setup. Okay? We're not meant to survive, but it's a fucking setup. He said it's poetic justice that we get our just due. Okay? Pray. You see him? Pray and keep your head up. You guys be well. See you next video.